Lena walked up the overgrown path leading to the Blackwood Hotel, the wind slicing through the gaps in the decaying facade. Skepticism defined her career, and this assignment, investigating so-called whispers in an abandoned building, was nothing more than a stepping stone to her next big story. The crumbling brick structure loomed in the fading twilight, its shattered windows like hollow eyes watching her approach. Inside, the air was heavy, thick with the scent of mold and dust. The floors creaked beneath Lena's boots, her flashlight beam cutting through the oppressive dark. Decades of decay painted the walls with peeling wallpaper and graffiti scrawls, an eerie overlay to what had once been grandeur. She settled into the hotel's lobby, where an old chandelier hung precariously from the ceiling, its crystals dull and lifeless. Setting up her tape recorder on a dusty table, she hit record and leaned back in a broken chair. Blackwood Hotel, she spoke into the device. The site of local legends, rumors of whispers, screams, and lost souls. Tonight we find the truth. At first, there was nothing but silence. The wind whispered faintly through the cracks, and the occasional drip of water punctuated the stillness. Midnight came and went, and for a fleeting moment, Lena thought the night would pass uneventfully. But then she heard it. A voice, barely audible, her name Lena. She froze, her breath catching in her throat. "Wind," she whispered to herself, shaking her head. "That's all it is." But the voice came again, clearer this time, insistent. "Lena." Against her better judgment, she called out, "Who's there?" Her voice echoed back, swallowed by the emptiness. The air grew colder, an unnatural bone-deep chill. Her flashlight flickered. The voice returned, not alone this time. A chorus of whispers rose, overlapping in a harmony of anguish and urgency. They guided her steps, almost pulling her toward a section of the lobby wall. The whispers intensified as she pressed her hands against the crumbled plaster, feeling a hollow space behind it. Driven by morbid curiosity, she grabbed a discarded crowbar and pried the wall open. What she found made her stomach turn, a hidden room. The whispers fell suddenly silent, leaving Lena's breath loud in her ears. Inside, the faint light from her flashlight fell across a dusty chair and an old trunk. She flipped open the trunk, revealing a diary, its leather binding cracked with age. "Eleanor," Lena read aloud, skimming the first page. It was the name of a woman who had vanished from the hotel a century ago. As her fingers turned the fragile pages, the whispers returned, now clearer, weaving Eleanor's story in Lena's ears. A love affair with the hotel's charming owner, a bitter betrayal, then murder. The whispers pinpointed the truth. Eleanor had been buried here in this room, her screams swallowed by these very walls. Lena's flashlight dimmed, flickered, and died. Darkness engulfed her. "No," she whispered, fumbling for her phone. Shuffling footsteps echoed down the hallway, slow but deliberate. Breathing heavily, Lena turned toward the sound. Shadows stretched unnaturally along the walls, coalescing into forms that seemed almost human. The whispers, once revealing, now became commanding. "Run," they urged. "Hide." Panicked, Lena bolted toward the lobby, but the walls seemed to close in around her, twisting, warping. Her legs felt heavy, as though the floor itself were trying